Hello, guys. I am back and I am traveling the world, and I'm doing it during my birthday season. And I'm so happy to be inviting you all into my world. So, we're on the plane, headed there, super excited. As you can see, showing where we started. So, essentially, we started way over in Taiwan, Taipei, and I love this little plane map that I get to use. So that's where we started, and then we swiped, and we actually had a layover in Istanbul, which later on in this series you'll be able to see that we actually come back to. And then we fly all the way over to start our journey in beautiful, amazing Lisbon, Portugal.
Hey guys, it has been so long. Here we are again together on the Dow Jones Show, and we are traveling the world. Today I am in Lisbon, or Lisboa, as they call it here, Portugal, and I am so happy to be here. Right now, where we are is at the Castelo de São Jorge, which is the castle of St. George. So right behind me, we are actually in the literal castle of St. George that was built as a defensive mechanism for Portugal in the 11th century. Now, over time, many monarchs have tried to make it into a residence, which it wasn't initially. But over time, it diminished and lost its prestige and power, and is now a very common place for tourists to come and tour around, and it's absolutely beautiful. But what I love the most is that you get to see Lisbon in all its glory. The beautiful rooftops that define its architecture and the culture that it was built in and the time period. Also, we are right here on the bay, the ocean water that comes from the Atlantic right here in Portugal. So it's just really beautiful to be here. I'm so glad to be here. I just want to take a moment, instead of talking just about Portugal. It's been a while since I have been on YouTube. And the reason is because I've just been busy living. And sometimes thinking that perhaps maybe, I don't know, maybe me making YouTube videos about my travels aren't necessarily necessary. But I decided, you know what, since this birthday of mine, this 2026 in August, yes, I am a Leo and Leo's flame out. And so I decided to go ahead and make a video and actually make multiple videos. We are going to Greece. We are going to Italy. We are going to France. We are going to Turkey. So we're going to Spain. So what an amazing journey we're going to be on, and I want to share with you to remind you that your dreams can come true. Because sometimes I'm amazed at the fact that I'm living this life, but I am, and I want you to know that you can live the life you want to as well. So here we are, Castelo de Jorge in Portugal and Lisbon. And it's absolutely beautiful. The food is delicious. The vibes are great. And make sure you try to get here if you can, because Portugal is truly a blessing to anyone that comes to this country and to this city. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment positivity. And I certainly look forward to making more videos for you so that you can know that you can be anything that's your dream. Thanks, guys. Enjoy.
Now we are at Castelo de Jorge, as I mentioned, and we are walking around and really enjoying the beauty of the castle. First of all, there were so many tourists, really a lot of people exploring the ancient ruins of this castle. I must say it is in remarkable condition considering the age, hundreds and hundreds of years old that this castle is. And what I really loved, as you can see, is how you could walk right on the perimeter and really enjoy what it must have felt like for humans so long ago to walk these castle walls, to experience perhaps seeing people coming in from far away right on the sea. Nowadays, we use telephone to say, hey, I'm on my way. But here, they looked out into the water and they knew they were on their way. So, such a beautiful castle with so much history. Okay, so here I am, just really taking in the amazing vistas, and there are a lot in Portugal. The way Portugal is positioned from the heights of the castles, you can see so much, and there I am just enjoying the wind because it was hot and taking in the wonderful castle Jorge de Castelo. It was so fun and relaxing and just quite a joy. And now what we did a lot of is we toured many ancient churches. And this is a church in a very popular neighborhood that's also a tourist neighborhood as well. And we had the opportunity to go inside. And as you can see, it is so beautiful. What I love about the churches here is that they are so ornate, made in whether it's the classical Reformation style or the Baroque style or the Renaissance style, the energy, it really brings you in and you really get to see how so many people could come to this home to worship. And as we continued down below, we saw also a lot of ancient relics that they had in their basement as well. A lot of very special artifacts, and the frescoes and the ceilings, as you can see, were so beautiful. The paintings, so much detail. And what I found really interesting is this particular church in the center of Lisboa, Portugal. You could walk down a few steps, and on our way down, I had to be careful because I have to watch my knees. And as we were walking down, right here is the original church. So it's actually the original church, the Padre João Paulo, as you can see. Right there was the original nature of the church. Very small. It was called Saint Antonio's Chapel, and they kept it there. So I found that really special. So guys, it's my birthday, so you know I had to stop over at this awesome side cafe and enjoy the scene and all the beautiful architecture right there in front of me. And of course, I got a delicious and yummy pineapple pina colada in a pineapple. I just had to do it. I was feeling extra juicy and I needed to experience the juice with my umbrella. And the day continued into the night. And the nighttime in Portugal and Lisboa was absolutely divine. As you can see, there's a lot of activity. They have many people who sing in the cafes as well. Truly a really awesome experience that I personally will never forget. And we continued throughout our journey to go to an area called Belém. This is Geronimo's Monastery, and it's a very popular tourist attraction as well, of course, as a place of worship. And when we go inside, the detailing, I mean, I am just bowled over and in absolute awe of the detailing and the care and the design that these artists and architects put into these places of worship. You know, these places were and are still so meaningful to everyone. And they didn't just make it, oh, in 2 months or 6 months or even a year, and then say, all right, we're going to make money off of this building and whatever revenue comes in. Unlike today, where how to make money the fastest, so how to put up the fastest things, it doesn't matter the materials, as cheap as possible is a priority. That's how it is today. But these projects took years. Many of them would take decades of constant work and labor and attention to create something so beautiful. So truly it was my honor to be able to experience the nature, not only of how those would worship here and honor their faith, but my goodness, the sheer overwhelm of the care and attention of the way things were built so long ago just makes me wish and dream that we too build things like that today. It's simply a remarkable, awe-inspiring thing to observe.
Hello guys, we are here in Portugal, in Lisbon, and the area that we're in right now is called Belém, which is basically ground zero for Portugal's age of discoveries. So if you don't know, Portugal was a big country that went out and discovered many different lands and made Portugal quite the master of, some might say colonization, to be frank, and others might say discovery. So behind me is the monument right here to the discoveries, and it really celebrates Portuguese exploration and how it sailed from here. This is the Tagus River out into the world on the Atlantic. And just behind me on that side, and I'll show you here, it's that way, it's called the Geronimo Monastery. And this is where someone named Vasco da Gama is buried. So a very notable person in Portuguese history. And then we also have Belém Tower, which is over that way as well. And again, on the Tagus River. So essentially this whole waterfront area was basically ground zero for where Portugal became one of the biggest maritime powers of its time. What's interesting to me is that this particular piece of beautiful discovery that was built just in 1960, or restored in 1960. But a lot of the things built on this waterfront are really to honor Portugal. So it's one of those things that if you come here and you're a tourist, you definitely want to come here and check it out. It's a beautiful sunny day. And I will say, the way the architecture is built, the frescoes and all the detail and the Baroque nature and the Gothic nature of the artwork is truly something to marvel at. We just went to an amazing church as well by the monastery, Geronimo. So really great place, really beautiful place, honoring Portugal. No matter what your opinions are on countries going out and obtaining the resources of other countries by means of military might, today in 2026, it's quite interesting, to say the least, to take note of how they observe their own history. So Lisbon, Portugal is quite interesting, quite an interesting history, and it definitely gives us all something to think about humanity and what our rights are to one another and to the lands that we inhabit. So beautiful, beautiful place. So I'm sitting here, and we are in Lisbon, and we came from Belém, and now we are just hanging out. I'm trying to fix my hair, but we're having such a good time, and I'm telling you right now, the architectures are so nice, it's so beautiful. I'm just in love with Portugal. It's a very nice place. The vibes are right. We keep saying the vibes are right. Rich is like, oh my God, the vibes are vibing. period of architecture is just insane. I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, look at this. I just love the big doorways and all the things. So Lisbon is giving all the tea. Rich, how's Lisbon making you feel?
Great.
Lisbon, excelente. Which that might be Spanish. I don't know what the Portuguese word is. But yes, Portugal. Wow, look at this. This is epic. Solar eclipse is going down, people.
So I totally have to chime in here and let you guys know that this Leo season 2026 was amazing, and we had a Leo solar eclipse, and right here where we are, we had the opportunity to see tons of people. Everyone was gathered there with their phones, with their solar eclipse glasses, some without solar eclipse glasses like me, looking directly at the sun. But you can see the sun, how it is shadowed over the buildings and everything. Everyone was looking, and then we all stuffed ourselves in a corner to see the eclipse, and it was amazing and it was beautiful. We loved it so much. So many amazing people performing, street performers singing. It was just like the sun was serenading us on a sun-drenched time in an incredible part of the world. It was divine.
Hey guys, so check this out. We're just walking in Lisbon and we find this place called Mundo Fantástico outside Portuguese. So at first it looked like a little circus, so we're like, what is this place? And check it out on this side. Check out the wheel. The wheel totally got me, okay? And this made me think of rainbows and joy. You walk inside and you realize it's about canned meat. Literally meat. That is so crazy. I mean, we literally have different colors and everyone has a different kind of texture and flavor to it. And then you walk in and the wall of meat continues. Like, check this out. Portuguese gold, Euro Portuguese sardines. Like, seriously? They take it that serious. And it's like gold bars. It looks like I'm ready to spend big. Oh my god. Check this out. King crab with velvet horn seaweed. I mean, if you like canned meat, then you're gonna die for this stuff. Look at this. The Mr. Lobster show. Like, no way. Let me look at the ingredients on this thing. 52% non-eaten sea lettuce, 8% sea lettuce, seaweed, salt, flour, extra virgin olive oil, chili pepper, 3% garlic, salt, and spices. There's no additives. Listen, if you are a pescatarian and you like canned meat, they have a carousel, an actual carousel. Like, that's wild. I mean, it's a field day. And the whole place is just like a little mini circus. So, I mean, if you come to Lisbon, then undoubtedly you have to walk into the sardine Charlie chocolate factory.
Okay, so next we went to the city of Sintra, Portugal, and we are at Pena Palace, an amazing palace of their king at the time when kings ruled Portugal. This was their dining table. Look how incredible it is. Again, the architecture on all of these buildings is absolutely stunning. We got a chance to actually be a part of a tour moving through of people of this amazing place. Of course, I just love the archways, the stairwells, everything, the lights on the walls, everything that was done with such elegance. We got a chance to see the items that they held in their home We even got a chance, which I personally love, anything related to books or writing. We got a chance to actually see some letters that the king had written to his love interest. And so it really, really was a great experience. It was, of course, Ferdinand was the king at the time of Portugal, so it was his home. There we have his sword, the picture of his wife also there. Just a very special experience. His bedroom chambers, everything about really being able to tour this really brought to life for the elite, of course, in a different era of time, which I believe is always so intriguing to many people. So it was quite a remarkable experience. The vistas, the views, all I kept thinking about was, oh my God, the king who lived here, he got a chance to see, look at this view, all of Portugal. Imagine just looking over all of that and knowing that that is, under your duty. I mean, that's a lot to bear. But yet and still, this was a certain way of life for certain people in human history. But as you can see, again, so many tourists enjoying. It's truly one of those once-in-a-lifetime experiences that you really want to get a chance to experience at some point if it's possible. And if not, live vicariously with me as we travel. But wow, isn't it so beautiful and special? And even inside of this particular king's palace, there is a small place for worship. And as you can see, that was the church inside of the palace as well, Pena Palace. I also found that very interesting, along with the detailing. Again, look at it. There was no spared expense of energy in this particular altar piece, as you can see.
Okay, guys, so I'm here on top of the palace in Portugal, near Lisbon, and it's a castle that was used as a lookout point across the Atlantic Ocean. And I just want to show you what I'm seeing for defensive purposes. And then also I went to the castle of Ferdinand as well. It's absolutely amazing. Portugal has such long history. Look at this view. That is so amazing. And then they can see way out there in the ocean. Look at that. See, some ships are coming. And there's the amazing castle right there. Being here is truly being in what my honey just said was in Portugal, Santorini, and I couldn't agree more. It's so fun. We are literally in the hot spot, right where the cruise ship is, where the ocean is, where so much activity is and so much good times are. As you can see, so many tourists are here taking pictures, everyone just having a great time, enjoying themselves. So Portugal really offers any person who wants to experience something a little bit more lively, a little bit more fun, tons of joy. So make sure you come and check out Portugal because it is quite the sight to see. And I would say this sea delivers quite the view. So beautiful, and it makes me feel so good. So I'm so blessed. Thanks for watching.